Hi guys, so today I am going to do tutorial 2 vector and translational kinematics. I'm going to do vector question number 3. Okay, so 3 horizontal ropes pulls on a large stone stuck in the ground, producing the vector forces A, B and C shown in figure. Find the magnitude and direction of the fourth forces. So they ask you to find the magnitude and direction of the fourth force on the stone that will make the vector sum of the four forces 0. So find the fourth vector that will make the vector sum equals to 0. So means that A plus B plus C and the fourth vector equals to 0. To find the fourth vector, I rearrange D equals to negative A minus B minus C, and I can write in other terms is negative A plus B plus C, which is similar because it's easier for me to sum all these vectors, and later I will inverse the value rather than I inverse at the beginning. So now let's find the summation of A plus B plus C. So I will make a table. This is forces. This is x component, because for vectors, addition of vectors, you have to resolve the vector to x and y component, and then we get the summation. Okay, let's say vector A, vector B and vector C, and we find A plus B plus C, which equals to D later. Okay, so how to find the x and y component of vector A? So this is vector A. For me, I will do the dotted lines. So this whole thing represents AX, and here represent AY. So it's actually, by using cosine rule, we will get AX is cos 30 equals to AX over A. So AX is A cos 30. AX is A cos 30 degree, and what is A? A is 100 Newton, and for Y is AY is A sine 30 degree. Okay, so you can substitute all the numbers later. What I want to show is how to solve this question. So B is here, so we make the dotted lines. Now there are many ways to solve vector. For me, I will take the angle from the origin to the vector. So 90 degree plus 120 degree. Why? Because, okay, let me do first. I will get B cos 120 degree, or B sine 120 degree, or you can do, we take the x-axis, which is 60 degree. So B, negative B cos 60 degree, and B sine 60 degree. Why we put negative? Because if I resolve this vector, it's going to the left, because we consider left is negative. Now if you calculate cos 120 degree, negative 0.5, and negative cos 60 is the same. Now this why I want to take 120 degree instead of 60 degree. If you use my method here, you must take the degree is from the origin to that vector, means that 90 degree plus 30 degree. If you use my method, you don't have to care about the direction to the left or the vector is going down, and the x component is always cos and the y component is always sine. You don't have to care about direction, and you don't have calculate the angle from the x-axis to get cos and sine. So for me, I will pick the easiest way, and this is my way. So I will do one more time for the C. So for my method, I'll take from the origin to that vector, means 180 degree plus 53 degree, which is 233 degree. So C cos 233 degree, or you can take, since if I resolve C is going to the left, so negative C cos 53 degree and C sine 233 degree, or negative C sine 233 degree. Okay, so we have A, B and C. So this part you just have to choose one method. Okay, don't do both. So now if I add A, B and C, okay, since I didn't calculate, so if I add A, B and C, I will have here 22.5. I forgot my unit should be Newton. And if I have means A plus B plus C for x component is 22.5, and for y component is 87.4 Newton. Okay, now what is D? D is the negative of the summation of A, B and C. So for D, you have to put the negative 22.5 negative 87.4. If this thing is negative, so this negative become positive. So this is the D. Now how to find the vector D? So we have to find the magnitude and direction. So to find the magnitude, now if you see x component and y component of D, if I draw what is D, x is negative 22.5 and y is negative 87.4. So this is D. How to find the magnitude of vector D? We use Pythagoras theorem. So D is D square equals to 22.5 square plus negative 87.4 square. So D is 22.5 square plus negative 87.4 square root. So I'll just take the answer here. You will get 90.2 Newton. Okay, so how to find the direction? Usually we take the baseline is x-axis. So I want to find this angle theta here. So I have found the D is 90.2 and I have y-axis 80 to 87.4 negative and x-axis. So I can use tan theta. Tan theta equals to 87 divide negative 22.4. So theta is the inverse of 87.4 divide 22.4. So you will get 75.6 degree. Now how to answer the direction? You can say that theta is 75.6 degree below negative x-axis. So this is the solution. I think the tricky part is here, because you must make the sum of all those 4 vectors equals to 0, but don't worry, you just rearrange, and it's easier to do submission rather than subtraction. Okay, thank you.